Hey everybody, Joe Hegood here, aka mclazyj. We're back. Uh-oh, I have no idea what I just picked. Oh. How's everybody doing today? So yes, we've reached a very important milestone today. 100 episodes of Lunch with mclazyj. I, for one, am pretty happy about that. Raise your hand if you thought we'd get to 100 episodes. Yeah, notice I didn't raise my hand. I had started this series years ago, and then occasionally it would pop back in, but never had the chance to get at it consistently for a while. So obviously that became an issue. And then I was able to kind of get things a little more regulated at work, to where I could get a little more of a set schedule and I wasn't having to burn it at both ends. And it kind of made this more of a reality.
Nice one.
Plus, people got used to me just bowling at lunch, so. Yeah, I see that. Once again, it's kind of chopping around, isn't it? I never can figure out what that is. Give me a second here. I never understand if that's the port that it, the funny thing is it doesn't have it at home, so I know it's got to be related to my capture card. I know it's not related to bandwidth because I've got plenty of bandwidth. I do notice my CPU usage is higher than normal. Oh, well, that's part of the problem. Sitting at a lot of processing power. That might be why this is happening. Trying to turn off some services that don't need to be on. Okay. One thing was let's see. I know this is exciting. It's exactly what you guys wanted to see on episode. Yeah, I'm always curious as to why. Well, I assume it's doing processes in the background causing so. Yeah, because normally at home I don't get this kind of CPU usage. A little higher than normal, it's kind of weird. I can definitely see. I don't know why that's using so many CPU cycles. Normally it's pretty. Normally it's pretty respectful. It's starting to look a little better now. Turning off what I can turn off, so I think that's going to be better, but we'll see. Either that or I just froze up my game completely. Yeah, see. I think what I did was I just froze up my capture. Oh, you know what? Because I unplugged it and I plugged it back in. Okay. There we go. And that looks a lot smoother. That looks much better. So of course the question is going to be, what did you do to fix it? My answer is going to be, start killing services until something gets better. And that's kind of what I did. I just killed a bunch of services. Obviously, one of them. Well, there's part of me that thinks that it has to deal with the razor that I'm using here. Because I don't get these issues at home when I'm using my AverMedia card. So, oh, I thought I was going to get tricky with that. It did not happen. So, yeah, it's weird to think that I've done 100 of these. Now, I know that's not all my streaming, but you know, it's fun to think about a series that I've put some time into and effort into, and it's stayed on track even when things haven't been perfect. But at least I know now there's it definitely, I think, has to do something with the USB bus and this Razer. Because, man, now, of course, people are going to say, well, you were having problems with frame rates at home the other day. Remember, you were dropping frames. That, I found out, is attributed to the killer network service, and I don't know why that happens at home. As soon as I kill that service, everything's right as rain. That was interesting. Convoluted start got me at 213. I'll take it, and yet I lose points. It's funny when a 213 loses you points. That's where we're at now. Oh, look at that, mother. Can you believe that? That's just cruel. But hopefully everybody's having a good day. It's Thursday. Still got one more day left in the week, at least in my work week. I know tomorrow we got at least one or two people that are off here. I was off last week, so on a Friday, so. Today I was actually having to move a bunch of computer equipment around and stuff off of a wall because they're painting a wall. So that's fun. Oh. Ooh, boy. I know I had somebody joke like, you should just start your stream like 15 minutes early and have everything break then. So by the time you're actually ready to be on camera, everything works the way you want it to. I'm like, yeah, it's not necessarily a bad idea now, is it? Of course, the better option would be don't have a break in the first place and we'll all be cool. Oh, that one I knew. That one was me. I felt it right away as I threw it. I was like, nope. Oh, left the center pin. There you go. There you go. One of these days I'll actually get tacos to come in here and we'll do some bowling together at lunch. You can actually see the one and only tacos on camera. Nice. Oh. Well, that's what happened. Oh, 199. That's not good. Hoping we'd at least stay above 200 for the whole. Just realized my Cheerios have heart ones in them. Supposed to be for your heart. I don't know if I showed that before or not. What? Not made it nowhere. What else we got? We got our Steam Deck. I'm very happy about that. So, we're gonna get a lot more in depth on the podcast this weekend. We're gonna be recording. I'm gonna go in depth with it. One of my hopes is to do some capture work with it. And see how that works. Short term is I like it. It's a sturdy device. It is a heavy device. It is not a lightweight. It's a big boy. It's got some heft to it. I was a bit shocked that only about 10% of my library was certified. Now I will admit that a lot of newer titles I've been playing on Game Pass when they show up there or on the Xbox, so I haven't been doing as much Steam gaming lately. But that said, the games that were supported, they do play well. They play great. There's no problems with them. Obviously, there's some curious anomalies that will not run or are not supported at this time. Persona 4 Golden being one of them, which is really weird because it seems like the Vita was the best place to play that thing. And it's out on Steam, and you're like, oh man, I'll play it on the Steam Deck. That'd be great. Doesn't run. And it's known, so I assume at some point they'll probably fix it, but it's, you know, I've run into some goofiness with some older games that are a bit problematic. Like I tried to use a copy of Let's Sing, and and here's the thing, I gotta look. I'm pretty sure the thing has a built-in microphone, but maybe I'm wrong. And maybe that's why it didn't work. If that's the case, my mistake. I haven't tried plugging in a set of headphones with it yet, so maybe I'll try that and see what happens. Maybe it's just a matter of you need to have a microphone. And I just made a weird assumption that there was a microphone. That's very possible. The sound's great on it. Like without the headphones, it actually sounds really good. The speakers in the front actually have I think they have quasi surround, but they sound really good. I did play Yakuza 0, which definitely was supported, and I thought it'd be a neat one to try. I tried a bit of Bayonetta, which was supported, and a bit of Danganronpa 2, which I believe was supported. Weirdly enough, Danganronpa 1, not able to run. So I'm like, that's weird. I don't know what changed between the second one and the first one, but... And the third one and Ultimate Despair Girls won't run either. So it's like... It's very weird what is and isn't running on the Steam Deck right now, so... But, But when the stuff does run on it, it runs on it very well. There's still a lot of games that are untested. I know the goal from Valve is to go through the entire library of stuff. It'll be interesting to see what that entails because, you know, are they literally going to go through the entire Steam catalog that is up and running? I mean, cool if they are, But like I had things like I was testing. One of the things I really started to notice that I liked was this thing runs point and click adventures really well with the touchpads and stuff. I had loaded up the Secret Files Tunguska, a game that I have probably restarted 17 times. Someday I'd like to finish it because I own the second one and the third one. But those games, the touchpad worked really well. So, but we'll have more to say on that later. Just say so far, I'm happy with it. Also, I did just so I should point this out. I went with the $399 model, which does not have an NVMe drive built in. It has an MMC drive, which is a little slower. So I went with the external, and it's only 64 megs or 64 gigs. So I immediately, before the Steam Deck even showed up, I went out and purchased, I believe it's either Toshiba or Samsung Extreme micro SD HC. Like it was the one that basically whatchamacallit recommended. Polygon or Verge recommended it. Chris Plant, I believe. And it is screaming fast. That storage card, now it's expensive. I think it's like $100, $120. But it was a terabyte. So I've got a ton of space now. That runs very fast. Also, when you're putting in the card, oof. I was honestly expecting that the Steam Deck would automatically detect and configure the storage card. It does not. And I was really freaking out over why I couldn't get games to install on the storage card. You actually have to go in and format that storage card. Once you do, it's fine and it'll become the default. Well, it does. I think it becomes the default. You can choose to go back to the internal storage if you'd like. I am not doing that. Oh. Oh. This is interesting. I got everything but that one. Oh, man. Anyways, I know some people want to know like the value of the purchase. If so I have more of that. We're gonna do a podcast this weekend, the You Like the Worst Stuff podcast, which I need to set up a tag for. You can find it on all your podcast aggregators. But I'm gonna be talking about the Steam Deck in person or in depth with Joe Foreman, Tony Stowski, and Kat Riley. So we'll be doing that this weekend. I'll be taking, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go in and ask people to submit questions that they might have in our Discord. So you can do that. But the idea essentially is I want to make sure that I can answer as many questions for as many people as possible that might have questions about the Steam Deck. It's a cool device, and I'll admit that shit works. I don't know how they make that magic happen, but it happens real good. Like I said, I played a bit of Yakuza 0 to test it, Bayonetta, Danganronpa 2, And man, they run great. They run great on that Steam Deck. And like I said, a lot of the old school point and click stuff, like I did Secret Files Tunguska, I did Lost Horizon, and Experiment 112. And they all seem to work with the trackpad stuff really well. Without any configuration. And a lot of those older ones, they weren't even noted as supported, so the fact that they worked pretty much out of the box was cool. And I did get Game Pass to work on it. Microsoft has a very handy guide for setting it up if you're interested. Does require a little bit of typing on the device itself, which is a little tough. But yeah, very cool. I'm still trying to debate if I want to get the dock. I mean, for me, it's going to be a portable machine. I'm not looking to use it as a TV hookup. I have Steam Link if I want to do that. I have Steam Link on my Apple TV. I have Steam Link on my TV in the bedroom, an actual Steam Link device. So I'm not really looking for something I can hook up to the TV. So I know there's people that are going to want to do that. Number one, I don't think the dock's out. You might be able to use a third-party dock, maybe. I mean, I believe the dock is plugging in through the USB-C port, so the only thing is I don't know if a third-party dock is designed to carry the functions, but then again, I don't know if it has to. I mean, it doesn't need the controller inputs in it or anything, right? That could have been better. Okay, we'll go and do some 100 pin now. But yeah, like I said, we'll get into that more detail this weekend on the podcast. So hopefully you are all subscribers because you love hearing my voice. Not a good start. Actually, I shouldn't say that. That's actually a pretty good start. That was on me. Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's like, are you serious right now? All that calamity and chaos, and I didn't drop all the pins. Ugh. That evil pin. Ants are falling down. It is the day of 9/9. I mean, I know I've been watching a little more Brooklyn Nine-Nine again, but damn. Today is a cruel mistress. Boy. Like Gandalf back there, man, saying, "You shall not pass." Stopping me from freaking knocking it out of the park. Oh, finally. Thought I was gonna get another one there. Look at that guy. I just happened to have one come across, but boy. Alright, that one was on me. I came too far over. Oof. Sub 2000. Not a good start. That's actually a really bad start. I think I mentioned on stream here though that we put up a bunch of new TVs, kind of moved some TVs around in our office, as primary monitors for conference rooms. And so one of those walls had like display, it had like mailbox bins on it and stuff. We took all that off because we were going to put up a whiteboard next to the TV. Anyways, that's why I was moving equipment. We're having to paint that wall because it's got like screw marks on it and stuff like that. It looks kind of gross, and just trying to clean it up. Oh, I thought I was gonna get robbed on that one for a second. Oh, man. Just out to get me today. It is a harsh mistress today, I'll tell you. There is just no satisfaction today. There we go, finally. All right. Looking good now. Starting to get that range and that spot. And as soon as I said it, I jinxed myself. 2394. Crunch. Oh, look at that. We got a little knock on that front pin. Right there. Oh. Just a tap. Oof. So here's an interesting question for people. So the one thing that me and my wife have been talking about is it'd be nice to get a house. You know, we've been apartment living for since 2008, and how much we like the idea of possibly getting, a house in Southern California. The struggle is real. So weirdly enough, there was an abandoned juicing factory. Yes, they used to bring. It used to be great. Like when the trucks were running in here, they'd squeeze juice. They'd have oranges, grapefruits, and lemons. And they'd be squeezing them, and so it smelled glorious. You'd have this sweet, fragrant smell of orange juice and grapefruit juice and all this stuff. Anyways, that place closed, and it's been abandoned for a few years. And apparently, at one point, it was bought by the Hilton family. Anyways, hold on a second. All right, everybody. Get back to this. So, and look what's gonna happen. I get thrown off my game. Made 5 or 6 strikes in a row at that point. God damn. So basically, what happened there is I just got a call from. Oh, I gotta. All right, there we go. Sorry, bringing that stream up on my phone. I just got a call from my dad and his wife. Her computer started having you have been contracted a virus. The malware is on your, it's the thing where you go to a website and it starts playing sounds, all this kind of stuff. And neither one of them are great with computers, so they immediately freaked out, call me, because it's like, hey, who's the IT guy in the family? Call them. So, anyways, I call them, I tell them, like, hey, it's simple. I said, you probably went to a website, mistyped a website or something like that, or somebody went to a website and their website's infected. Simple enough. Here you go. Because they're thinking, like, we need to call somebody. It's all screwed up. Do we need to take this to best? It's like, no, you just end task on it. But of course, I go through all that, and you come back and it takes you out of your game. And we were having a very good run. I don't know. I don't think we had another strike after those first 5 until now. So, needless to say, that's a bummer. Oh, man. Gonna do me dirty like that at the end, huh? It's still a good game. What was my line on this? Can I post a club? Yeah. This feature is unavailable. How dare you try to post to the Miiverse? Oh no. So yeah. But it's good. At least it sounds like the earlier issue I was having with having to go see a doctor to get a letter that said, hey, I am no longer disabled. I have not been for like 30 years almost. Well, I guess technically I was classified as disabled until 1997-ish. 1998, 97, 98, somewhere around there. Whoa. Oh, shoot. Damn it. Too far over. Damn it. I'm back to the 99 club. Oh. There we go. Bring it on back, baby. Bring it on back. Woo! Yeah, nice recovery, nice recovery. Let's see if we can get this thing where we can get another level to level 7. Oh no. Oh no. That was even worse. That might cost us points. Ah. Alright, one last match. Oh. That is just sheer heartbreak because I was so close. I thought we were going to make it to level 7. I really did. It did not happen. Sorry, I'm rushing because I'm trying to finish before lunch. Oh, man. Oh, goodness me. Oh. Wasn't as close as I thought, but it's not any less painful. Damn it. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Get one to fall, and the other one stays up. Oh, my goodness. That was the wind. Damn it. You are no friend of mine. Oh, that's really bad. Yep. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Wait a minute. Why don't I have sound? Oh, that's interesting. My sound just randomly turned off for...
Great throw.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to say anything. That was terrible. That was flat out terrible. One more.
Strike.
There it is.
Nice spare. Nice one.
Nice strike. I should know. I was talking about the. Oh yeah, see, all of a sudden. Yeah, it got choppy again, didn't it?
Good pickup.
It got freaky and choppy, didn't it? Probably why it didn't.
Nice one.
Now you see that? I want to point something out. Yeah, all of a sudden I notice it's getting super choppy again.
2 for 2.
So we're gonna finish this round up real fast.
Incredible.
So sorry about the. Yeah, look at that. See, and all of a sudden it just died. I think it's. You know, I wonder if it's a cable. I can verify this very quick. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Maybe, just maybe. Second. Give me a second. see what happens. Well, I would suspect. No. I would suspect either Monday or Tuesday. The reason I say that is because I'll be able to, because Aaron's not here today. I always have to run stuff before I go anywhere. And as soon as I hear from him, which I'll ask him first thing in the morning tomorrow, I'll find out which day works better for him. Which one works better for you, Monday or Tuesday? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, what time are you guys normally in the trailer until? Okay. Well, it's either that or I'll just go first thing in the morning. Yeah, so I mean that way I can just come straight from there. So. All right. Okay. No problem. Bye. Oh. That might be part of my problem. Well, I might have actively killed. Oh. Because it's not plugged in. Oh boy. Anybody wanna kill me today? Boy, I can't even get that thing to show up now. Well, it shows up as a microphone finally. Will not show up at all. Alright, well, I guess that's gonna be it. You're not gonna see the end of this game because I can't seem to get it to come back up. Yeah, I know the audio part's working, it's just... Yeah, I don't know. So we'll just call it there then. Sorry. I that's okay. That's not even working either. Huh. None of my cameras want to work today. There we go. Alright. So that's gonna do it. I gotta figure out what's going on with this stupid, I don't know why this thing is such a problem here. I have like 8 million USB plugged in at home. It's fine. So, I don't know if it's, I'm not getting clean power here at work, which is possible. But I know it seems to only be affected by this Razer device, so that's something. But we'll get back into it next week. You know, till then though. And it only happens when I have it hooked up to the Wii, I believe. When I have it hooked up to the Xbox, it's fine. So I don't know if it's some sort of weird combination between the... Yeah, anyways, doesn't matter. We'll see you next... we should be back on tomorrow. Probably do some Blade Runner. So, till then, bye.